vacation. Hey, he's been everywhere.
No, Kristen.
Just good night. I don't believe it. When she's so good, she's quiet.
Yep.
There's
I found Ann.
there's something
There's something interesting.
up to no
Oh, really? It's been going.
Yeah? Nope, that could be her.
Could be.
Sticking John's place. Hello?
Hello. You called me to order
Not
because
really.
the chairman's not here.
Yeah, we said we'll be done in a minute. He's wiping his glasses.
So I can see.
And I take mine off to see.
Okay. Well, good evening, everyone. It is Wednesday, June 24th, 2026. We will now call the regular council meeting to order. At this time, our chair is absent, so in the interim, we need to elect a chairman pro tem for this evening's meeting. So,
I'll make a motion that we elect Peter Medora.
and I will second that.
See how easy that was, Pete?
I guess. I don't have a choice, right?
You know where I was going.
Okay, all those in favor?
Out the door.
And all those opposed, motion is carried. All right, Pete's up.
Okay, we'll go to item 2, approve, modify the current agenda.
It's current. All good.
No modifications.
Okay, I'll make a motion that we adopt the agenda as printed.
I'll second that.
First by Paul, second by Kevin, all in favor? Item number 3, approve minutes of the May 27, 2026 meeting.
Well, I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of the May 27, 2026 meeting.
And I will second to adopt the meetings of 6.
A motion from Kevin, second by Paul to approve the minutes of May 27, 2026. All in favor?
Okay.
So moved. Item 4, public discussion, possible hearings, action items?
Nothing.
We have nothing. Okay, we'll move on to item 5, old business, CDS for the fire station, ongoing completion estimate 2027.
Everything is current, everyone should know, hold up. And we can still plan to carry the keys back to us, moving 2027.
Okay. You see me putting forms up for the...
Yeah, they're doing the frost walls right now.
Good.
And we should be past that now.
Okay, any further discussion? We will move on to 5B, CDS funding for municipal building, environmental review.
Yeah, so now we have to have, that's built into the soft costs of that permit. So we have to hire someone to do an environmental review. BRSA, the engineers that did the fire station, they just did one for St. Clair Fire Station, I think, in Easton, so they can do it. And it'll be built into the soft costs that we've already budgeted for. We'll have to pay it, obviously, but it'll be reimbursed by US, by TDOT when we start getting reimbursements. So
Okay.
they can navigate it. We will have to have county environmental go in there, look for asbestos. I know there's asbestos in there. The floors in the old town office are asbestos floors. But the floors on the second level where the Connect Center is and where the PD was, those are not asbestos. And I don't know about the rest of it. We have no idea, so we'll have to come and test it.
Find out.
They'll mitigate it at that time, I guess. All right, if no further discussion, we'll move to 5C, CDBG Community Enterprise Grant, demo waiting date.
Yeah, we're just waiting for the foundation guy. He keeps getting set back because of the rain. So his schedule keeps getting pushed back. He's hoping to, he's gonna give us a 2-week kind of head start. That way we can reach back out to the Rios and have them dig that hole back out, get that ready for the foundation.
Since they get it too soon.
Yeah, we've had a lot of rains.
Yep. Yeah.
All right, any further discussion? Okay, moving along, 5D, CDBG Community Enterprise Grant, facades, 68 annual quotation.
So we opened bids on that, if you remember, a little while back. We declined the bids. I was able to go out and get another estimate from Rudy Martin. And Rudy gave us an estimate of $71,214. And I'm recommending that we go ahead with that estimate. We have $84,208 in grant funds to cover that. So there'll be a little money left over, like 13 grand to do some other things there, so. We wouldn't be able to start for a little while because he's working on another project and he'd have to order the windows, the doors and the siding and all that, so there's be a little time lapse there, but.
Is that something you can get done?
Yeah, he said as soon as I let him know, he's gonna start ordering. He needs to reach back up to Kristen because his quote, I think, is over a month old, and the prices have changed, we have to go back and just reprice it.
Okay, do we need a motion on that?
Okay.
Or we just have
Just an update.
You can make a motion that.
Yeah, I'll make the motion that way, it's on the official record. Okay, I'll make the motion that we
Estimate.
okay, I'll make the motion we adopt the estimate of $71,214 to,
No, 71,000.
yeah, $71,214. I didn't say that.
100, so.
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me, $71,214. Yeah. To Rudy Martin for the facade improvements on Main Street.
The original estimate was 101,000. So,
Good deal. So we have a motion by Paul, seconded by Ann, to accept the estimate from Rudy Martin for $71,214 for this facade upgrades for 68 Main Street. All in favor? Any opposed? So moved. No further discussion. We'll move to 6, new business. 6A, highway wastewater pickup bids.
so at the annual town meeting, we approved $60,000 of CIP to buy a wastewater highway pickup. And you have the estimates.
Yep.
You want to go with the Varney estimate? They have the truck on the lot.
No, it's in Vermont.
Yeah, they're gonna get it.
Yeah, but
Yeah, on its way.
And they need to spray the bed and something else, Rick needed them to do something else, but they'll get it here and should have it in a couple weeks.
Okay.
So he called multiple dealers, I think over 20 dealers. Some of them just didn't want to put in a quarter bid at all because they didn't have it on the lot. Some of them were telling us we could get it in 8 to 10 weeks, we don't want to wait 8 to 10 weeks. So this is actually it's a good price, it's 58,000.
We have, okay, the truck is $57,476.
Oh, that's a 5?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Should have worn my glasses.
and that's with all the things that Rick
Well,
wanted.
the total is a 6 after the plow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
Okay. Good. All right. So we'll go with that, we need a motion,
No, because the voters are through the warrant.
so I moved.
Yeah, you probably want to approve the bid though.
Okay, so I'll make a motion, we accept the bid from Varney GMC in the amount of $57,476 for a 2026 GMC.
Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Have a motion by Paul, second by Kevin, to purchase Chevy 2026 Chevy, $57,476 for the highway department from Varney GMC. All in favor?
That is for 3,500.
Yeah, that's for a one-ton.
It's a 30, it's a one ton. All in favor? Any opposed? So moved. 6B, Recreation Committee appointments.
Yeah, we received several applications for people that want to be on the recreation committee, so I sent you a list of all the names to approve. You know, name them out, Gary Ayotte is here, I think, even, yeah. Christy Chisholm, Connor Lapierre, Erica Lapierre, Jenny Michaud, Jackie Ducou, Ian Marie Portres, Kristen Valancourt, Jessica Seeger already is a member of the rec committee, has been for years, and Rick Dolan wanted to return, so they were part of the nomination. I recommend all be added.
What's the total? 7? 10?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, yeah, 10 members.
All right,
And just to clarify, this is not a supervisory role, it's an advisory role. It is to help the rec director further their, programming and whatever they can do. There's no supervisory authority to it. So it really, these committees were designed to help the staff of the different departments, the library advisory committee, this recreation advisory committee. So obviously, with a group of 10 of you and the new director, probably can do quite a lot of stuff, so be helpful.
So can I go ahead and apply then?
Well, you can, we can add you, and we
Okay.
don't want to deny
I
anybody.
mean, I would like to be, but I just was not sure because
For the
I'm
rec
a
committee?
Michigan resident, so,
Why not?
For the rec committee?
for the rec committee, yes.
Yeah, we're on-
Can I just say something about all of that real quick?
Okay, well, before we open up the discussion, I'll make the motion, we accept the recommended appointments.
so there's 11 folks.
11.
Yeah, and then we need a second, then we can discuss it.
You recommended it, I'll second
So,
Okay, now,
can you please give me the names again so I can?
Here.
It's in the, it's in the.
I have a hard time opening my attachments.
Is that better?
Okay, I'm gonna read right off of this.
You gotta hold it from.
Let me forget you. Okay, let's go.
Go.
Okay,
okay,
so I'll take a motion to accept,
okay, so I made a motion, we accept the nominees as presented.
okay?
it. I seconded it.
And
All right, so we got Paul and Kevin.
Now we can open it for discussion.
Okay, let's open it for discussion. Any discussion?
I just had something to
Go
discuss,
ahead.
I guess. So I didn't actually send in my completed application because I guess there was confusion over my residency. So I had reached out to Luke and he confirmed with me that there's no law that states I have to be a Van Buren resident to be part of the committee. So he had sent me an application, which I have here, if you guys would like to see my application. But then the very next day, somebody else goes to the town office and picks up a rec committee application, and their application is different than mine. The new application states in big bold letters at the top that you must be a Van Buren resident.
That must be an old one.
So,
No, we were told it was a new one, that what you gave us was an old one. And somebody actually at the meeting, the town meeting, was told to go back into the office to pick up a new one because the one that Luke gave you was old.
No.
So I would like to know who created the new document for the,
The document that I sent to you and all of you, I edited so that it didn't have, I don't remember ever seeing that language that you had to be a resident on it. I don't ever put that.
so did somebody go and create that on their own?
I have no idea. I sent you the correct one. I just didn't get it back from you.
So, can I just put my input? Jessica, after the annual town meeting, had pulled me aside and said, hey, Erica, just letting you know, we have a new updated version of the application. And so I said, oh, Luke had already sent me that one, because we had talked previously that morning. And it was just, she said, don't just come to the town office and pick up a new one. So I didn't, and then in that one, it did say, in the one that I filled out, it did say all, or must be Van Buren residents, but
I haven't seen that. The one that the original one that I took off the website didn't say that. And the one that I took off some of the committees that we don't even have, doesn't say that. There are some of our boards and committees, you have to be a resident. You can't be on the budget committee if you're not a voting member of the town. So that one, clearly you can't be on, it's just the way it is. And that's in our charter. I don't know how, where or who edited the one you got, but I don't think it changes the fact that I added you to the list to be on the advisory committee.
Well, I think,
Didn't get an application.
I think now the point is somebody making up their own rules and we're not aware of it, or how's this working? Is this like a,
Which if you're sending them, you should be aware of that as well.
Yeah, well, I'll deal with it, but it's not what I sent you.
No, it's not, you,
But the town website right now has the one of Van Buren.
Okay, so let's clarify this right now, that
The town website says that you have to be a resident.
Yeah, because I printed it.
Then we're gonna fix it.
today.
Yeah.
So everybody that wanted to be on that committee,
We got it.
are you on there?
yes.
Is there anybody else from, as long as they're not from Sacramento, California, want to be on that committee? So we're good? Okay, we're gonna fix that, and it's incorrect.
Yeah.
I'm the chairman here tonight, that's incorrect.
Again,
Our apologies.
committees, you have to be a resident, that's in the charter.
There's nothing anywhere that says, I mean, I'm new to this rec committee thing too, but I did a little research, there's nothing anywhere that says you have to be a resident of Van Buren. I mean, we want our residents in
And I
Van Buren.
didn't even know we had one, so I'm doing this too.
So,
Okay, so
So,
Chantal, did you want to be on this
yeah,
advisory?
she's the 11th one.
Okay.
Okay. Any other discussion?
we'll get you the right application.
That's fine.
You're gonna be voted on right now, so.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any other discussion?
can we just find out why the form changed?
I have no idea. I don't know. So,
And I don't know why.
It could be something as simple as a clerical error where there was an older form and a newer form, and it didn't, it got messed up in the shuffle. It happens.
I know the last meeting, we all know the last meeting, when a certain person walked in here and said that, she was not correct. As far as I'm concerned. So, let's move on, right? Let's work together.
We can sit here and try to figure it out, but we don't.
I don't know.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, we're just trying to make you aware of
That's
what's
fine.
going on
You did.
behind the scenes to why some of us are frustrated with, we're just looking out for our kids, we're just trying to move
100%.
forward.
Yep.
And this
So
is
are we.
like the backlash that we get,
Yep.
that's all.
Okay.
Okay.
I've got no kids, so I have to wait.
CHABRE.
It matters.
Oh, trustee.
Thank you.
But I will say to you guys that Paul and I have done a lot of work over there. If you have any questions, don't be scared to contact me. You know what I mean? If you're looking for stuff, because,
Yeah.
we tried to organize stuff, and we want to work with you. We didn't spend all winter in that building for nothing. So we want to have a decent rec place, okay?
We want, if you can't get a hold of Peter, get a hold of me.
Absolutely.
Between the two of us, we know where approximately 99% of the stuff is, and we can help you get it located and sorted out.
The what?
Is there like a president of this committee?
That's gonna be between you guys.
That's you guys.
Okay, so
It was John Heber.
how many other,
And he's a good resource too, guys.
are these the only people on the committee, the 11 members that were named?
Right, yep.
Okay.
I mean, there were more, but some of them didn't want to be on it.
And Jessica and Rick are counted as the 11?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, are they on here? Yeah.
Yeah, we're on there.
Yeah.
They're existing members.
Okay, bottom line is, you've all been nominated, you've all been accepted. From this point forward, we move forward
Let's move forward.
in that to get our rec department up and running again like it needs to be, and for the benefit of the kids in the town, and not just the children, okay, but the adults also.
The rec department consists of more, not unfortunately, it consists more than just the kids. The rec director is responsible for programming for,
All ages.
All ages.
dare I say it, pickleball or any other.
Geriatrics.
So that's, you know what I mean, so.
Have any,
What happened with that, I have no idea with that application, I really don't.
What's that?
has there been any interviews conducted for like a full-time?
June 30, we're interviewing 3 people.
Oh, that's good. So,
And July 1st, we'll come to council. I have to meet with council in executive session to present the name. It was selected, then they will come out, we'll have to contact the person, see if they still want the job, and then we'll announce.
Now, you're gonna have somebody else sitting on there with you.
Yeah, we have me and John Bowyer and Rick Dolan.
You got 4 people.
You got a panel interview.
Great. There it is, it's good. Okay, any other discussion? All right, so we have a motion by, where did I write it down?
Yeah, motion by myself.
Paul and Kevin, second by Kevin, to put Haley Aga, Christy Chisholm, Connor LaPierre, Erica LaPierre, Jenny Michaud, Jacqueline Picou, Anne Marie Poitras, Kristen Valancourt, Chantel Shaw, and the returning committee members, Jessica Sear and Rick Dolan, for our new Recreation Advisory Committee. All in favor? Any opposed?
I'm abstaining. I'm on the ballot.
Okay. All right, so moved.
I'm going to send back out the memorandum with Chantel's name on it.
Okay.
Okay,
So that we can put that in the.
perfect.
Returning one.
All right, moving on. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Moving on, new business. 6C, MMA Legislative Police Policy Committee ballot, excuse me.
And so every couple of years, MMA asks people that want to be on the policy committee to get nominated, and we vote on that actually, because these people represent our town when it comes to MMA policy and any of the state legislative things that go through. So Sandra Fournier, the town manager of Castleville, Chapman, and Mapleton, and Susan Parody from Fort Kent have put their names in, and we're going to select 2. There are only 2 on there. So Susan been on this committee for a long time. She well represents area municipalities, and Sandra too. Sandra's actually on the national board of the International Association of Managers, so they're quality people to be on there to fight for us, whatever legislation that comes forth that may hinder what we're doing, so.
Okay, I make a motion that we vote for, submit our ballot for Susie Parody and Sandra Fournier
Yeah.
for the MMA Policy Committee.
Don't leave without signing
I'll
it.
second that.
Yep.
Okay, we have a motion by Paul, second by Kevin, to vote for Susie Parody and Sandra Fournier for the MMA Legislative Policy Committee. All in favor? Any opposed? So moved. 6D, next regular meeting will be July 1st.
So July 1st will be a super short meeting. We're just going to approve all the department heads, just appoint department heads. And then I suspect hire a rep director. So we'll have a short meeting, and then our next meeting is July 22.
And after that, are we gonna switch to Tuesdays as we had voted
That'll be
on?
up to you guys. You can decide that July 1st if you want.
Yeah, we do, we need to.
You do, okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Just need to know when the switchover is gonna be.
Yeah.
The guy needs sleep.
22nd's a Wednesday though.
Well, we'll do 21st then.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Can we change that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got about 21st.
Yeah. So instead of July 22nd, July 21st.
Yep.
All right, any further discussion on that? If not, we will move to item 7, town manager's report.
It's starting, so we're all tied up with that. And so everybody's got their little piece that they have to do, and they send us a worksheet that's about 15 pages long, so everybody's printing out, gathering up their documents for that, getting that ready. So we'll be here on site end of July or early August for 3 to 4 days, and then they'll be asking for everything else that they want. So
Is it the same company?
same ones, it's the only one. That's all it there is. And there's no other audit company. If you know anybody that's an accountant or wants to be a municipal auditor, they could make a lot of money. Because the audit company that we are dealing with is, they have so many audits that they're doing, but always late getting the audit done. And it's very frustrating. Every municipality is in the same boat. So what happens is when we apply for a grant, they want our audit book, but our audit book is never current along with everybody else's because they just don't complete the municipal audits on time. So it's a challenge.
And we've talked about this over and over again about a new company
Can't
and
find one.
it's just nothing, yeah, it's
I've
not
called
out there.
everywhere, everybody's in the same boat.
Yeah.
And everybody says the same thing, if we could, as a group, if we could approach some entity and say, 10 of us would come on board. But, and we did that, Susie and I did that with the group, I can't remember what the name of the audit company was, but they're like, we do all municipal audits, but not main.
So this company does Pascal, Caribou, Holton?
Everybody, look at everybody.
One Felch used to do them, they don't do them anymore because
That's
they're,
amazing.
he retired, they're gone. There was one that Fort Kent had for years, and he died, so Fort Kent ended up with RHR Smith like us. And I'm telling you, every municipality, every month or so, I see a post on the message board of all the managers saying, anybody find an audit company?
Is this a company out of Maine?
Yeah, they're in the Rockport.
Does it have to be a company out of Maine?
No, but they gotta come up here, they gotta come here.
They gotta wanna come.
Yeah,
And they have to have their name.
they gotta be certified in Maine
They gotta be
too.
certified in Maine.
Yeah.
Everybody's kind of in the same boat.
Okay.
And then because of that, the price goes up and up and up and up, because they can, 'cause you gotta have it done, and somebody else.
Everything else. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay.
No, yes, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I was like, that's a short one this
Want to give you
week.
a couple of grant updates, things that we've been working on, so we just, and you guys signed the documents for that, but for the USDA World Business Opportunity Grant, that's a $50,000 grant that we applied for last year, if you remember. We would have got the grant because we had the highest score of all applicants, but the money got cut during DOGE, and so the line was never funded, so we lost that. Now they reassigned the money back to the line. We're reapplying a new application. It went from 40,000 last year to 50,000 this year. So I'm pretty hopeful. We're submitting basically the same application, so we should get that grant. That's being done by another entity is applying on our behalf. So we've done the documentation together, but they would be it's called the Downtown Redevelopment Services, and North Star Planning would be the consultants we would work with throughout this 2-year period if we get this grant. Then Growth Smart Maine already granted us roadmaps for growth grant program, which is essentially the same thing. We work together. It's to develop a legitimate redevelopment plan for our downtown business plan. They come and do research and determine what businesses would do well here, what wouldn't do well here, what directions not to go in, what kind of buildings we could redevelop. That grant is $53,000. Again, it's a 2-year project. They'll be here, those consultants will be here in town working on that. And it's kind of like the old, I can't think of the name, I hate the thing so much that I can't remember the name of it. It's a comprehensive plan. It's like the old comprehensive plan, it's 375 pages long that nobody looks at. This is more directed towards business development and not like an old comprehensive plan. I had brought in the book from Catawba, remember that orange book that had all the assets of town and land and everything? It's to do something like that. So we'll have $103,000 to work with. So we'll get a good study of it, but again, it's a 2-year thing. Main Street Park is under construction, and Job Corps is gonna start doing concrete next week, so the boys are getting the grounds ready for that, to do the rest of the concrete work down there, and the carpentry class will come and build the shelter around the outhouses that are going down there. The space of the pad that we need there is gonna allow us to put storage in back there too, behind the outhouses. So Job Corps does all that work, we just pay the materials, we don't pay any labor. So it's real good use of them, they like doing the work, and we're lucky that they're here for us to do that. Music on Main is gonna start July 17. We started earlier last year, but this year, without our park being done, it's all torn apart in front right now. So they'll start July 17. We got a $5,000 sponsorship from Catawba Trust Company to have bands and projects at that main street, so we're gonna have 5 performances this summer, and that does not include what's going on at Christmas in July, so these are separate from Christmas in July. Job Corps also, they're gonna paint the rec building, just waiting for Peter to let us know when we can start, but Peter already picked up the paint, so just waiting for them to come, and carpentry can probably fix some of the outside of the building, still needs patching, isn't there? Is it just ready to paint?
I fixed it, I went a couple days ago, but we still need, you wanted to mitigate possibly mitigate the oil tank.
Yeah,
The what?
I want to talk to Tyler Adams
Yeah,
about possibilities or options of moving that oil tank inside.
okay.
And then,
If it can be done.
if it can be done, A, and if it can be done, fine. And then B,
To move it inside?
yeah,
Oh, okay, yeah,
because what happens was, it's kerosene now.
yeah.
And it's like we found this winter, there was like a 3x3 opening, cold air in there, and it was freezing everything, so
Yeah.
let's be smart about what we're doing. And then,
Push it through the hole.
and then, also, ordered a new door,
Yeah,
and whatever it's in, and I'm gonna get with Kristen tomorrow and see what,
get installed.
yeah, get it installed. And
Yeah.
she said she'd come help me, so.
Have you guys gone to look at the building at all?
I haven't seen the outside.
You didn't go during the skating?
Oh, we did, yeah.
So it's only gotten better.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, we're also, our plan is to, the roof on the garage is really crappy.
Yeah.
So, we'd like to tin that, and then, we'd like to run some electricity in the garage. So there's no electricity running, you can run like extension wires, but we're not doing that.
Pete's been advised of that anyway.
Yeah,
We're supposed to get
yeah,
on his-
so, that's gonna be done there also, so, yeah, no, I mean, we're moving in the right direction.
Yeah.
Slow but sure,
Yeah.
so. And the building holds heat now.
Yes.
So. Anything else, sir?
That's it.
All right, we've heard from the town manager, let's hear, number 8 from the town councilors. Ann?
Just, thank you from the resident on St. Francis Street for, looking at that house and looking at, mitigating that situation.
Yeah, that's an emergency demo, we gotta get that down, that thing's moving.
It's leaning.
Yeah, she says every time the wind blows, she worries.
Yeah, I'm over.
Oh.
I started to open the door and just went through the garage.
We had somebody go look at it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're already done that.
And if you need us to spray it down, you need fire to spray that one down too.
That's what's gonna happen, it's a
So,
it's
you're right.
a issue's gonna come down. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
that's all I had.
Kevin?
I'm good.
Paul?
I've got a few things here. Number one, this is not get added to the agenda, but it needs to be taken care of tonight. The organizational town council meeting that we had on June 10th, 2026, those minutes need to be adopted along with acceptance of the annual town meeting warrant pages.
So we just have to sign it?
No, nothing has to be signed, we need a motion to accept, so that I can sign off on it. And put it,
How come we didn't do that night?
because Jessica didn't have the minutes typed up. Remember, we were all throwing things at her, and nominations and seconds, and she was writing as fast as her little fingers could carry, so, but we do need to accept that, and adopt that into the,
So this was the annual town meeting, right?
yeah.
Okay, so let's take a motion to accept the organizational town meetings.
Meeting minutes.
Thank you. Okay. So from Kevin
And
and Ann. And we'll tie it to town councilor report, if that's okay. All in favor? Any opposed? So moved. There you go, buddy.
okay, thank you. And I just have a few other little things. Number one, my usual shout out to all the employees. They've done an excellent job this summer, getting us squared away and doing a lot of good things. So thank you to everybody, thank you to the ambulance department and for what they do. I used their services a couple weeks ago, nothing but professional, nothing but very organized, very professional, and I came through the door, and I was real impressed. Big shout out to the citizens who came to the annual town meeting and voted on your budget. That was really important. It was a good turnout, healthy discussions, and I was really impressed with what went on. My next shout out is the Van Buren Revitalization Committee for dressing up all of the flower boxes downtown. And they did a really nice job. I don't know who was elected to do the watering, but there's gonna be a lot of watering to be done. And it looks really impressive, and our Main Street looks really great.
Don't worry about it right now.
No, not right now. Also, shout out to the people who are participating in the community garden down at the bottom of the hill. This year I joined, and I've got some things going, and it's going well, and I'm looking at the other boxes, and things are coming out of the boxes, and it's looking healthy, which is great. So, I did talk to Frank, and I'm gonna be able to get some strawberry plants that we can put in the tabletops there and stuff, whatever, so that's real good. And finally, thank you to the people who have stepped forward to be on the Recreation Committee. It's gonna be a challenge, but we're all gonna work together and make this a successful endeavor. So, I drive through town and, other than the blight of the old John's building, but that's gonna get taken care of soon, we have a real bright Main Street. And it looks good, it looks real good. And you talk to a lot of the citizens, and they're excited about what's going on. And I think all of us have heard those comments from various citizens of what's going on, so thank you very much, and that's it for me.
Just to build on the flower box, we have a rain barrel behind the little cabana. So, yeah, so you can fill the planters, so whoever's doing that. Yeah, we had 6 flower boxes, and we've got 6 different groups of folks that are gonna be taken care of. They've all adopted one of the boxes and stuff, so that worked out well. So, yeah, don't go drink the water though, Andy. That's all I have. Number 9, public comments. Open it to public comments. Chaz, you must have something. Nope. Okay. He knows who the boss is.
Why'd you have to go there?
I was just asking you guys, Boy Scouts, you guys ever in that when you were younger? Did they ever have troop here?
One in town? They had a great troop here, 196.
Yeah.
They were going work.
Long time ago.
Long time ago. There was a couple of here, and they also, there was some of the Boy Scout stuff was in the rec garage.
Yeah.
Well, and the reason I ask is, of course, I'm in the committee for the athletic side of it, but I'm really gonna have a vision to do something like that, whether it's its own committee through town, or whether it's joining back and getting into a troop and getting kids outside and...
Would you be interested in being a Cub Scout, Boy Scout leader?
Well, that's something that we have to look into. I guess I'll talk about it at the committee meeting, maybe, and, but I was just kind of curious what that entailed. And
It's funny you mention that because while we were cleaning out the garage, they had racetrack.
Right.
Small cars.
There was a wooden
So we were like, we can't know that now, you know what I mean? So we put that, just we threw some stuff up.
That was Pinewood Derby track is crap.
We didn't want to throw it out. We didn't want to throw it out. And then you got the Boy Scout tent still there. You know that belongs to the Boy Scouts, right?
There's stuff in there.
There's still stuff in there. You know what would be a good guy to talk to is Miles.
Miles, and then you want to, then reach out to Alir Ayotte, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Alir was a country. I know what I'm talking about, but wrong name, but Alir was the scoutmaster for quite a few years.
He'd be a good one.
He'd be a good one to reach
Like I
out
said,
to.
whether it's scouts or whether it's having it, its own little thing in Van Buren.
Do it and call it something else, you know, like an
And just-
outdoor club or
That's it,
something.
you know,
Right,
just send the kids outside.
100%.
100%.
Unfortunately, I was never able to do scouts growing up, but I've got a lot of connections and I have a lot of good ideas about what they used to do and, I'd like to, yeah, bring that to life.
The rec committee to,
Well, that's it, that's what, that's why
I can get you a name
So,
of the area
yeah.
scouting director too, to reach out to.
Oh, good.
I believe it's Vaughn Keaton, I'm trying to look it up, but I can't.
Yeah.
It was for many years.
Yeah, well, fees.
And you're a Girl Scout?
No, I just have a question. Does the town have a key to the Boy Scout
Some
cabin?
canoes in up at the Valley Farm there and work their way down.
It
At the
would be,
barn
so
there.
the last person to have a key to that cabin would be my
There's no
father.
cost, you know?
And the last person to have access to it would also be my father.
Conversation's going.
Your dad, I was gonna say, I remember
Yeah.
going on a trip like with your dad.
So my father would be the last one to have the keys and the last one to have access to the bank account.
Right?
No, Donald.
I don't think it's locked. I think Rick and I went in there a year ago.
I believe it was supposed to be locked, but he would be the last one to have access to the bank account. As far as I know, unless he signed it over to somebody, which I can ask him, but I'm not sure.
The last time I talked about Boy Scouts was with Miles and he had a lot of information.
Yeah, there's some,
But yeah, because your father had done it when your brother was, yeah.
but yeah, you're right, O'Connor, even if it wasn't a Boy Scout,
Just some kind of,
Something like it.
like something like
I
outdoor heritage.
don't know if you have, I'm sure you have to pay fees, you know, to get.
For Boy Scouts, the reason why you pay fees though is they have millions of dollars of liability insurance.
Yeah, so liability insurance is a big thing.
So maybe it's worth it, I'll look into it for sure, I appreciate the
I
feedback.
know John Pluto's still involved somehow with
somehow, yeah,
Scouts.
that's right, yeah.
Yeah.
I did make it to first class in the Boy Scout range.
I was gonna say in the grade school.
You know, yeah, in grade school. In kindergarten.
I would say
Yeah, it was,
Well, that's
let's go.
we had transported him to Caribou.
Anything else, guys?
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, absolutely.
Who is in charge of the rec department page right now for like responding on Facebook?
Yeah, so I have access to it, but I'm not gonna sit on the phone 24 hours a day answering messages on Facebook.
Which is fine, but, so it's you who responds or posts on?
Well, me or Nikki right now.
Okay,
But the rec director will take control of that.
Okay.
And I'll have to stay on as an administrator.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, anybody else?
Because of the municipal liability laws about having any social media, that has to be a couple designated people, but that's
Okay. No, I was just curious of who it is.
not allowed to delete anything, or that's,
Okay. Perfect.
hopefully by the first we'll have somebody.
I just wanna thank you for getting the summer program up too. My kids have been one time, but we have a lot going on.
There's some different, there are things happening on.
Well, yeah.
So, just so you know, that was in the works.
They actually want to go, so.
There were those ladies that are doing it now.
I ran an errand for Nikki yesterday and I was like, if you need anything, you just let me know.
Oh, absolutely, and that's what they need.
Yeah,
You know,
of course.
we have a lot of field trip plans.
They need help,
plans.
I think they're going to the movies on Friday.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's exactly what we asked
Going to the
for.
splash pad, going
Yeah.
to, going bowling, at the Rendezvous Pizza,
I think they'll be
going to
willing
Canyon
to.
Village, somewhere else.
You know,
They're
guys,
going to the community
I know it's not a splash pad, but if there's a hot summer day and we can set up a sprinkler, a couple sprinklers, you know what I mean? We can do that. I'm around, so let's communicate. Okay, I'll give you my phone number if I need to, if you guys don't have it, right? She has it. I spent enough money there. All right, anybody else?
I'm with Connor on the whole, not like, even if it's not Boy Scouts, but getting like our young men and women out there, teaching them how to fish. Teaching them basic stuff like that.
There's all kinds of good fish in there.
Yeah.
Put 'em right on the
And
top.
that's something,
If something like that can be incorporated into their rec committee where they spend a day doing that. Because a
There was a-
day doing this
Yeah.
isn't great for our
There
kids.
was a program.
This isn't great either.
With the Boy Scouts called Explorers.
yeah.
Yeah,
That was by co-ed. And I wonder if there's an Explorers program. It's not quite, Scouts is kind of the same thing, but the liability insurance and you pay the dues the same.
Okay.
So maybe worth looking
Yeah.
at. We used to have a police explorers program in Madawaska, but they have other explorers, things like outdoor adventure explorers or whatever. Maybe do something like that, maybe. Yeah. I think you find it on the Boy Scouts of America webpage. And look for explorers. I know they have, they saw that.
explorers are another level of.
Yeah, it's something different.
Yeah, being a.
It's not all bad, it's not all,
You'd probably be better off, Connor, going that route, because let me tell you why. Our population of just few boys, just few girls, if you had something that was co-ed like these things.
Well, Boy Scouts of America is actually accepts girls now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But-
years ago.
Yeah, yeah, but, I mean,
But the
some of these things are things that can be done through the rec department as well.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you know, I'm just thinking of some of the things that, when I was working in Madawaska, you know, we had camping, we had bike tours, we had different programs for different age groups. You know, and if we get creative enough, we can, and have enough support, we can do this.
Cardinal, let me know when you want the handbook.
You got it? I might have a newer one. Actually, let me find it. Yeah,
I'd love to see it.
it might be in Australia with Ben, never mind.
Long time ago.
Okay, guys, we're good?
Yeah.
Okay, so, no more discussion, we're gonna move to executive session, we need an executive session, okay?
In person.
Okay, so we're gonna move to executive session, thank you for coming to us, and again, rec committee, we're here. Good luck.
Thank you. Good luck.
You know, hey, Connor, you know that red direction job was in the hell of a good job?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna send her to work first?
Yeah.
We'll treat you right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop in, you can answer their questions.
I wish, I would.
Sounds good. Thanks so much.
Things weren't so stubborn.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, okay.
I'll make my
I need a motion for executive session.
So moved.
And I'll second it.
A motion from Ann, second by Kevin, all in favor? So moved. Executive session. I'm hoping I'm going there this fall, and the plow trucks and all that. I'll do that, I'll spray it. I did the sprayer myself, I bought my own sprayer.
Okay. What do we need to do?
All right, so I'll make a motion that we exit the executive session for 568 personnel matters at 8 PM.
I'll second that.
I have a motion by Paul, second by Kevin to exit executive session at, it's 8:04. All in favor? So moved?
And I gotta, do we have to do the other one also, or?
No.
Because we, yeah, okay, so make a motion, we adjourn.
I'll second that.
Make a motion, we adjourn by Paul, second by Kevin, 8:04, all in favor? So moved.
Turn this off, and come back tomorrow and these up.
We can go through it all. I gotta go home, my daughter's almost home.
Congratulations again.
Yeah, that's great.
I'm doing well, actually.
Good for them.
I mean, they have little issues, because they're still pretty over there, but.
Well, hey, the small babies.
Yeah.